Hey Capricorn, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Capricorn, and as always, each general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Very intentional here. A lot of you are really going to attract a new partnership here that is full blown what you want, because you are in the frequency and vibration of it. You know, if you've been watching me for some time, you already know, yep, exactly, attraction, romantic feelings. You know that, to me, that energy about romantic feelings is about how you feel about yourself. You've been in the strong Nine of Pentacles energy where you've been doing you, setting yourself up, and your hard work and your soul and your healing is paying off. Even this retreat that a lot of you have probably done also is paying off. Wow, this wants to show up again with the attraction, getting to know each other. So this is a lot about, I feel, what you've learned about yourself. You've learned a lot in this period about your feelings, about you and your desires. So let's see what's coming in for you. How many are there? I need one more. Also, just finding more inspiration in life, you know, and I knew it. I felt that energy. So healing family issues. This is the healing. This is why I say the healing you've been doing, the retreating, and all of what you've been receiving here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. A lot of you is forgiving the past. What you didn't learn, what your parents may have not shown you, because it doesn't have to be mistreatment from parents, but seeing, you know, some of you maybe did not have the ideal family dynamic and you're learning as you go. But this is the card I was feeling a lot, right? Playfulness, right? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This spirit you're gonna embody is changing. You're changing your spirit. It's youthful, it's fun, it's playful, it's vibrant, you know. So trust the process, right? The situation is calling for you to have faith. There's a lot, and keep an open mind. So definitely a lot changing. Your vibrations changing. The way you perceive things is changing. You're more open to a new way of things. Let's get more into this read. Capricorn, your money's good. I feel like, again, a strong Nine of Pentacles. So you guys just really been establishing your roots here. You know, you Capricorns understand longevity and commitment to creating something that's long term. So let's see what we've got here for you, Capricorn. Love it. Wow, an ace already with the ace of, that's triumph and success. You will get it. This is what this is about. The rest, of course, Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. This is what we've been talking about for a while now. So let's see the sun, the light, the vibrancy, your spirit, embodying more light in you is the goal here. What do we got? Suffering and silence, the Nine of Swords. So obviously that has come up in prior reads for you, but that's part of the cycle. And you Capricorn, that's what the rest is. So this new beginning, this rest and rejuvenate, this retreat we've been talking about for a while, this was because you were setting yourself for success. Ace of Swords. We also have the Lovers. Yep, you're going to get a harmonized connection here, and this is about what you're going to attract. But the Lovers for me always, 6 has also been was big in the general read. So about harmonizing yourself, harmony. The focus, the word here is harmony, which again, energetically balancing yourself. Justice was a big thing, and that's what I feel. Discontent and boredom, obviously addressing these issues head on about our emotional states, but also a level of gratitude. And then authority, very strong emperor energy here. So this is, you're intentional. I just feel you're intentional and you're standing strong. And whoever is going to balance you, 444, that's spirit protection. But it's a grounded energy. So you're founding in this Four of Swords, this rest and recharge. You're finding a lot of balance in yourself, which is, you're coming out more stronger from this. Again, sun in the bottom. So this is a lot of illumination, enlightenment, recharge, rejuvenation here. So let's get more on this Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? So a lot is going to be going on here. Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of things going on. So you're going to be busybodies. A lot of you could be work. You're balancing a lot of things because now your focus has shifted. And as you've made changes in your life with this Eight of Wands, that's what's brought in this Ace of Swords, breakthroughs, change, and taking initiatives also in attacking them. There's going to be a balancing effect with that, with the Two of Pentacles. But I also feel you're exploring your options, right? This is where you're keeping your mind open with the Two of Pentacles. You're exploring things. You're not really narrowing it down yet, final, but you're leaving room for flexibility is what I'm feeling. That's where the lightness comes in. And then keeping the open mind, because this is about expectations also. So give me more of this Four of Swords. My goodness. I'll put these back because I didn't feel them. Give me more of this Four of Swords. You know, it's funny because I just saw Hermit in reverse. So that means a lot of you are just coming out of this little hiatus, probably on the meantime. What do we got here? The Sun, again, justice. I knew it. And the Star. So this rest really helped you recharge, Capricorn, and this is good. And if for those of you who are not ready to come out entirely, you know, preserve. That's okay, because you're becoming your best version. The Star, you're becoming the best version of yourself, and that's where your focus is. And that again will allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So you're shining your inner youthful spirit, your star qualities, the things that make you the best version of you are rested and they're shining and you feel good. And it's really an energy of like, okay, recharge, reboot, here I am. I needed this time. I needed this restful time because I needed to come back and love myself. So let's see the Six of Cups. I mean, the Lovers, harmony. Why the harmony? Four of Swords. I mean, so Spirit is just repeating here, right? We have the Four of Swords here with justice, which is why I said harmony reminds me of that general read we did where justice was a theme for you. And here we go with this Four of Swords with harmony again. So this is justice, your rest time, your self-care, your balancing, your reboot, your recharge. So definitely a lot of that you had to just do. A lot of grounding with the fours. Four of Swords showing up again. So grounding was a very important energy for you. Okay, more of this Four of Cups. Wow, talk about fours. Now we have Four of Pentacles. So this took time here with the Knight of Pentacles, right? So Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You had to kind of take a step back. And I also feel this had to do with figuring out, giving yourself time to release attachments to expectations again. And being upset, you know, figuring things out all over again, or just setting the tone different, but giving yourself time. Because sometimes Capricorn, it's like a little mourning stage we need in order to release expectations. So you allowed yourself that. You gave yourself that time. Let's see this Emperor energy. I love it. And this is your change. Wheel of Fortune. So now you've balanced, you know, you're clear, you're intentional. And this is why things work in your favor, Capricorn, because this is fated. Wheel of Fortune. It's you time. And Four of Wands wants to pop out. So I'm going to put it out because I do feel that. I do feel a balance here. We're going to clarify again this Wheel of Fortune. A lot of fours, a lot of grounding and celebrating. Four Wands, things coming into full circle. Yeah, look at that. Another 10. So the Wheel of Fortune represents the 10 of Swords, which we had the Sun and the 9 of Swords in the back. So you're dropping that mental burden, and it just brings about change. So this is kind of a new cycle for yourself mentally too, where you're just going to take charge. Let me get another one for this Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. Yep, igniting your passions. You need a time to, you know, build that fire up again, to look at things with fresh eyes is what I'm feeling with this. You know, have a little more of the Knight of Wands is impulsive, right? We're not used to impulsivity. I think this is the flexibility that you're leaving room for with the Two of Pentacles here. So you're leaving room for being flexible with things that are more impulsive, that bring you more joy, that don't limit you, but that also, that, you know, still brings you this long-term progress that you're yearning for, you want, you desire. I know this is supposed to be a love read here, Capricorn, but it never feels that way, because I mean, obviously things are going to turn out for you in love, clearly, but I feel you've just kind of been focusing so much on this energy. And it doesn't mean that there isn't a love interest around you, but they're just not in the forefront in my readings, because the focus, your energy is the influence of who you're going to be with, really. And you're very vibrant, Capricorn, and you guys know how to bring in good people anyways into your life. It's just something, it's a Capricorn trait. It's one of your pluses. So let's see what the blockages are. So we have tears. This situation will bring you to tears. Run. I feel this has to do with the stress, whatever was bringing in, because that was the blockage, right? So maybe a lot of you, this is where you had to take this rest, and whatever it was, you had to run from it for a little bit and recharge and allow yourself to trust again in the process. Again, recharge, bring in this sun in you. So let's see more lessons. What are more lessons for Capricorn? Yeah, detours, divine intervention, delays, and detours. So this is a detour. This has been for a while. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. It truly is a shift. You're shifting. And this is why some of you who are not ready to come out of this Four of Swords, because you still want to preserve, that's also okay, because Spirit is saying this is a detour. Divine intervention, delays, and detours. It's a detour, and you need to take your time out and still ground. Ground is big here. So let's see, what's your other guidance? Passion. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel with this Knight of Wands here. Passion. There is a burning fire inside of you waiting to come out. Time to get creative and work on what brings you joy and happiness. Doing what you love will give you energy and will attract like-hearted people to you. That's exactly what it is. You're now gonna, like I was telling you, Capricorn, you know, once your energy's good, you always attract good people. Capricorn is one of your best traits. You always attract good people into your life. So this rest was to kind of recharge, reboot, and now it's going to bring in better soulmates because you did that for yourself. And then this Knight of Wands is the flexibility, because it's actually like a reigniting of energy, a new charge in you with this Eight of Wands, where you're busy, but finally feeling better about, I feel like you're finally feeling better about things, and whatever creative juices are in you, or just even the most simplest things of just feeling good. If this is your season to feel good, then this is the season to work. Because guess what? There might be another season coming up down the line to come back and rest, Capricorn, to recharge and reboot. And I think this is part of learning yourself too, Capricorn, where you're realizing I need a lot of recharging stages in my life. And that's when you rest. Those are your winters, where you do more rest and soul searching and kind of love, self-care. And then there are going to be these periods where like, oh my God, I'm charged up. I have burning fire inside me. I'm waiting. I'm ready to get out and do and do and do and do. And then that season, that is the season for that time. So Capricorn, this is your read. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.